For the fair catch here. First down for this offense. Movement here from the tight end. They'll leave it with him. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs managed, but the way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Parrish. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
Trying to get to him. Got it behind the line. It's Jones.
That's what I
They know that one was coming. They'll knock it down in the backfield.
You must be crazy.
Be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Now strikes first. That's why I laugh when I hear that right there. That shit was the worst.
To the air, it's Dart. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Lee. Open space at the 25. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
If I'm in your mom, your first, second, and third born, but you're knocking on the horn, my Minister Farrakhan, if you could persuade me to squash it.
75-yard drive. And the finisher.
Hardcore artists are dangerous, man, such as myself. Soft sand, on or off land.
Fair catch, called for and made.
You done did it, man. You done spit some whack shit and talk about it. Fuck that. See you, and I'ma let the world see it too, motherfucker.
Here comes the offense on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Hits hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
You hear about shot plays all the time.
You don't really shine in the study.
They're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Quarterback extends the play. Nice defensive play to get
right.
his hand in there and knock it away.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
On 3rd down, going up top. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
I love the start for this quarterback. Third down, obviously money down. Got to have success, but to have success early, now it opens up everything. Like, we trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and he got a lot of confidence.
They'll give it to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. Not a
What's wrong with you, nigga?
progress made there on the short run.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were.
Didn't
take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That's it, 5.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Back across the field, and it's intercepted.
This nigga, man.
On the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Nice move there. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front. But they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens there.
And he'll run across the sideline after a good game. And the Rebels have taken it inside the 20. Looking for space. It's Parrish. Dances away from one. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for a first down.
And I don't care if by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, it's Dart. Makes the grab.
Fuck out of here, man.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Got it, his ass. Look. Ooh.
Say that I'm foolish, I only talk about you. Do you listen to music or do you just skim through it? See, I'm influenced by the ghetto you ruined. The same dude you gave nothing, I made something new. what I do through and through, and I'll give you the news with a twist of just his ghetto point of view. The renegade, been afraid, I penetrate pop culture, bring them a lot closer to the block where they pop toasters, and they live with their moms, got trap roasters from box robberies, niggas watched over. Mommy's knocked up cause she wasn't watched over, knocked down by some clown when Jackie not around. Now how that sound till you jot it down, I'll bring it through the ghetto without riding round. Read a magazine that fucked on my day. How you rate music that thugs with nothing relates to it?
Welcome to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught Hemingway in Oxford, Mississippi, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where the fans never lose a tailgate and don't plan on losing the game today. We've got a top 25 showdown in this one, both teams with an opportunity to get a statement victory. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. 48 Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's speed this one up. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Line gets set, first down. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
How about that play by the speed back? You hear about speed backs, and he's not the guy that runs in between the tackles. So let me tell you something. When you're trying to catch a guy like that, and you're running full speed with everything you have, a lot of times you're just trying to get him to the ground, and you're not trying to put a good shot on him, and then all of a sudden they're breaking tackles. Great job by that young man.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Dart. Looking to scramble. Got his man on the right. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
How quick did he see it? He sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They feed him again. Nice move to keep moving. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Parrish. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25.
Everybody got it. Headed.
First down play. Scanning the field, it's Milrow. It's complete on the right side. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To playmaker, to spread it out, to Heisman winners. I mean, that's how much this offense has changed and evolved, and they're going to be aggressive, and they're going to score points in this new age era.
First down to start the drive after the break. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Adams.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger from easy position.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. The sure hands, it's Miller. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On fourth down, going to the air. He's got it, and they convert. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's fourth down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
Give to the running back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Ready to fire from the pistol. Back to throw, it's Milrow. They're bringing heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this third and long from the 20. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Makes a grab enough for the first. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a two-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
No.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Fires to the big fella. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Back to throw. It's Dart. He makes the connection. At the 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Prescorn. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
You got to wonder if that's a moral victory for this offensive line, because they have not been running the ball well at all game long. But on that short yardage situation, they finally pick it up, and maybe that's going to be the catalyst for them to get this thing going and spark the run game.
Trying to find his man on first down. Using the quick game. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinated quarterback, offensive line. Just good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Wants to throw on first down. A shot for the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
On second down, he'll fire. Catch in the middle, it's Prescorn. They'll immediately call timeout. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come over.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in release now. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quick.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line, how they were physical, skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Here he comes with the return. And what a terrible play. You just can't run back into the end zone like that, and it's going to be a safety.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost when you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Through the air, it's Dart. Firing to the right, complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. This will likely be the last play of the half. On second down, looking again to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. The Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes that Alabama offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
You got to wonder if this offense is going to go for it here. They're trailing now by a lot. I know there's a lot of football still to go, and I know they're on their own end of the field, but just kind of get the feeling their defense hasn't gotten a ton of stops. They may need to stay out there, and they're going to need this quarterback to make a play.
And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
And down by 2 scores, and I guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive. We got to make this happen. They tried to make it happen. The defense comes up big. Now, it is not looking good.
They believe they can run right here. Touchdown, Rebels! And the route is on.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continuously this man the ball.
And the extra point is good. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody staying in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David. And he intercepts it. Oh, he gave him the dead leg. And he's wrapped up after a solid...
Hey, I knew it. I knew it. What up, yo? Nice, man.